Hey everyone, this is Misty from Mac Jewelry to show you how to do the ring to these earrings that we made, the Stardust ring. Now, what you're going to need is this component made. If you don't know how to make it, go back to the previous video and that will show you how to make it. This is the ring that I'm going to show you how to make today. And this here is in a blue fire polish 4mm, white super duo twin beads and blue twin beads with silver 3mm and C beads, the silver one, silver lined. Here's the green one. I love this green one. It is made with 5mm rounds and green twin super duo, and the white as well with the 3mm bicones in it. And then this from the original set. This is the first one I ever made, and of course I did just the band in 11 O's. This one here I did in 3 and 11 O's, and this one I did all in 11 O's, and they're really comfortable to wear. You can use C beads, you can use 3mm, you can use, whatever for the band. On these I did different, well, on these two I did different than the component. I used rounds, which I wasn't for sure how it turned out, but it turned out pretty good. I really like them, so there's another option. You don't have to use just rondelles. You can use rounds, 5s and 4s. So let me show you excuse me, the one that we're doing today. I've already made the component, as you can see. I know Christmas is coming up, and yeah, I know Halloween just ended, but don't judge. I did a Christmas one, and I did it with white super duos, all white, red 4mm bicones. I did a gold C bead, and I used 6 OC beads for in place of the 3mm. Now on the ends, on a corner across from each other, I did 3 6/0s, like I would do a bell for an earring. So you'll need to get to this point. You're going to need whatever you're going to use to make your ring out of, your ring band, whether it's 3mm or 4mm. I'm using 6/0. You're going to need, let me get it here, some 0.5mm stretch magic, and let me put this back up. You don't need these. I just have them sitting there for the fun of it. I don't know why. You're going to need some scissors. So let's get started. Take that ring off so it don't get in the way. Okay, once you have your component made, like I said, you gotta make, I need to turn my light on. Woohoo! There we go. You need to go ahead and do your bell type things on either side. Make sure it's directly across, because you don't want to, have it like this or kind of funky. So take your stretch magic, put it through the 6/0 C bead at the end, at the tip anyway, and make sure your stretch magic is even at the end, and because you want to center it just like that. Now, what you want to do is on each of your ends of your stretch magic, you want to pick up a C bead on each string and let them fall. Then you want to pick up one C bead, and you want to cross through it. And you want to keep doing that until you get to your length of your band. Now, keep in mind, the reason I'm using stretch is because when you're making rings as a gift, excuse me, you don't know what size they wear, so it's just a lot easier doing this way. You want to keep doing it, one on each string. Oops, sorry. It is like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm, well, about 9 o'clock at night, and I'm doing this. Seems to be the only time. Okay, take the stretch magic, wrap it around your finger, cross through, and pull. One bead on each string. Drop it down. Put a bead on and cross through it. If I can get in there. And what I'm listening to, I know. Again, don't judge. I'm listening to Christmas music. Something different, and hoping that maybe it'll get me in the holiday spirit. It's just been a crazy year. A year of goodbyes is what we call it. So I'm hoping it'll get me in the spirit of Christmas. Or Thanksgiving, whatever the holiday season. Okay. I'm not putting a whole lot on here because this is just going to be for me. But this is about the length. Like I said, it stretches. Now, to finish this off, you put a bead on each string. Like that. You're going to take one thread and go through. You're going to go across into the tip seed bead, and you're going to pull your string, and you're going to take your other one and you're going to tie it. Make sure you don't get your seed beads all. Actually, what I want to do, nope, strike it. I don't want to tie it. I know what I wanted to do. Okay. You can go ahead and finish it off like that, but I'm not going to. Go ahead and cross your string through that 6 seed bead, 6-0 there. And I have things about hose in my projects. I want to fill them in. So I'm going to wrap that string around my finger. And, well, no I'm not, because I can't work that way. I'm going to pick a seed bead up. And I guess I will hold that because I'm going to have to. And I'm going to go through. My goodness, my hands don't want to work. I'm going to take my string and I'm going to go through. I'll focus that side seed bead there. And I'm going to pull. And it's going to fill up them holes. So pick up a seed bead. You want to go down that side seed bead. And this will tighten up when you go to tie it. On the other string, do the same thing. Seed bead. Go down that side seed bead. And pull. And it's going to fill up them holes and just look more put together. You don't have to, but I'd like, well gosh darn, but I like to, because it just, I think it just looks better if I can get it together here. Let's see. To focus, it just looks better than what it does like that. Okay. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way down to the other end of your ring. And if you have a big eye needle, you can surely use it if you want to. I don't see the sense in using it for this because the beads are so big. The holes are so big anyway that it goes right through. But you can if you want to. If I was using smaller beads, I probably would. Oops. Make sure you go through one bead at a time, not two. I've done that before, and well, I've had to take it apart and redo it because it was a big mess. And just keep going up the side. I know this probably looks pink, but it's not, I promise. It's really red. I think the lighting makes it look that way. And then you're going to go cross through this seed bead that you was originally coming out of. Take your thread back through it, or your string, and you're going to pull it. Then you're going to do the same thing up the other side. Pick up a bead, run your thread through the next seed bead right above where you're coming out of without getting your fingers and all tangled up like I usually do. Now again, if you don't know how to make the component, go ahead and pause this and go to the video before this, the Stardust earrings, and go ahead and watch it to learn how to make that. Okay, now once you've gone all the way up the side, take your strings and you want to tie them in some good knots. I put several in because I want to make sure that it's good and sturdy and it's not going to break. Now if you use these 6OC beads, I think maybe you could use a thicker thread, but I don't know, I haven't done it. I don't think I will. The 0.5 usually works the best, I think. Oops. Okay. Now, you can thread your strings back through. I don't think it'll make any sense at all to do it. Let me close that and see if it does better. Let me see. Okay. See how much better that looks? Looks a lot better. Now, like I said, you can run these strings back through. I don't think it's going to make any sense to, because when you wear it, it's just going to come out. So just cut your strings off. You can glue if you're a gluer. I'm not. And you now have a new ring to wear for Christmas. So, there you go. I hope you liked this tutorial. I know it was short, but I didn't see no sense in showing you the component again when I already have. So anyway, if you like this, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, your thoughts and all on it. And subscribe. That way you can keep updated with the new tutorials that come out. So thank you guys. I hope you have a good night, and thank you for joining me.